I once heard a wise man say that if you were to treat others like they were carrying a heavy burden in their lives, more often than not, you would be right. Everyone has something that they are dealing with. Some trials are more burdensome than others. I find that if I remember this, it helps me to always assume good intentions. I've learned in life that we are the ones who get to assign the intent of a person's words or actions. We take the input, what they say, how they act, the body language, and then we assign the intent, which leads to our feelings towards an individual. In my position, I have many times talked with individuals who had a conflict with each other. Often, when I hear both sides of the story and truly listen to understand, I can see where people have said something with good intent and has been assigned by another individual negatively. As I go through this process, I can totally understand both sides. I understand why someone would say something and how it could be assigned negatively by another. It is a part of the ongoing communication process. It is how we try to make sense out of what is happening around us. We take whatever is already in our schema, including our own fears, imperfections, strengths, assumptions, and perceptions, and apply it to the world and conversations and interactions among us. I've found that if we will assume good intentions in others, that I can usually understand where they are coming from. I've found that most of the time people aren't mean or negative on purpose. They aren't disagreeing or bringing up something because they want to be combative. Sometimes they are overworked. Sometimes they aren't very good at communicating their needs. Sometimes they are overly defensive and quick to respond. When I've taken the time to consider where they are coming from and assuming good intentions, instead of seeing a difficult or unrealistic parent, I've seen a parent who wants to support their student more, but maybe doesn't know how. Instead of an unsupportive employee, I see a person who has an idea they think would make a program at the school better if we were to implement it a little bit differently. Instead of seeing an unruly and irresponsible student, I see a student who doesn't have the skills or support they need to be consistently successful. Let's do our best to give each other the benefit of the doubt. Life's hard enough. Let's assume good intentions in others. Hopefully, you won't see an administration who is always just giving me one more thing to do, but is trying to improve education and build capacity. Know that I see each day lots of individuals who are doing amazing things with technology, working through trying times, and doing their best to make a difference. Thank you for what you do.